Sup,
Hello,
fuckers?
and welcome back to episode number 6.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over my gum chewing.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Sorry, what were you saying? Can't hear you over my mouth slapping.
Oh, shit.
Are we back?
Oh, you bet your ass we back, boy.
Back, brother.
Welcome back to the 2 a.m. podcast.
We are in episode 6. And, yeah, how y'all been?
You know what? I'm really happy to be back in the studio, first and foremost. It's been a little while. Saeed's been on a bit of a trip. You want to kind of tell us about that?
Yeah, I'm a little jet lagged, but I'll do my best.
Please, indulge us.
Please do.
Well, I actually just came back from Istanbul, Turkey, and it is safe to say that I ate too much.
As one does when they travel.
How much did you gain?
Dude, I gained 13 pounds, to be honest.
No way.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Hopefully it's good weight. I mean, from the looks of it, it is.
That's what we like to tell ourselves before we get back in the gym.
Yeah.
Like, it's all good weight. Don't worry.
It was pretty cool. It felt like it was just way too long just because, you're away from home for so long. I was gone for 3 weeks, which was fucking insane. But
Yeah.
Well, considering that you haven't traveled in a long time, I guess that was a necessary, pendulum swing.
Yeah, it was a therapy trip for sure, you know. A lot of the days I'd actually leave my phone at home and just kind of explore and walk around and do all that kind of good, nice stuff you need in life, you know.
All the touristy goodies need to be out of the way. No matter where you travel, I feel like it's always important to just get all that stuff out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
On the first or second day if you can.
Yeah, 100%.
But you definitely feel refreshed.
I do, you know. It's always nice to take those trips just because you come back just better than ever and just ready to take on the year and, you know, get rid of all those goals and just
You always get
them done.
You always get a lot of perspective too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What did you learn anything or did you
Dude,
pick
I
anything
learned
up?
that not everyone speaks English for sure. And no, dude, I'm dead serious. It got to the point where I actually had to learn a few words and here and there just to, get by ordering and doing all that crap.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Can you imagine a country where they don't understand what two is? You gotta kind of just point it out or just put up two fingers, or it was
peace
it was a
sign.
struggle.
Peace among worlds.
You know, I just wanted to pee, for instance, and you kind of just had to explain that to him.
Wow.
So English wasn't
No,
a main language.
No,
huge
it
gap.
would barely happen where someone would kind of understand it. So it's either you spoke English or you spoke, or you either spoke Turkish or you kind of just had to go back to caveman times and just
The classic
explain it that
body
way.
language.
and pray somebody picks
yeah,
it
you're
up.
you're literally playing charades.
Wow.
In Paris, it felt like the majority of people didn't really speak English, but they understood it very well. If you said words, it'd be like, oh, yeah, it's and then just point you to wherever it was at.
Yeah.
But being in a place where no one knows, that complete lack of communication.
Isn't that trippy?
It must feel so isolating, but refreshing at the same time.
Yeah. It is refreshing for sure. You kind of just learn more about how people deal with things there and just the difference between here and there and the way it's just kind of etiquette and just ethics and all that stuff. But for example, if you go down to a restaurant, fast food restaurant specifically, they would actually set up your table for you.
Wow.
You never have to get up and throw away your trash. It's just kind of they hire people for everything there.
You're getting bottle service at McDonald's?
Yeah,
Is that what
dude.
you're saying?
Damn,
That's
boy.
legit.
Oh, dude, McDonald's. Don't even get me started on them chicken Big Macs. Oh,
Chicken Big Mac?
chicken Big
Why
Macs.
don't we have that
That's
here?
right.
Could you
I don't
imagine?
know.
That sounds so good.
It's so damn good.
Isn't
And
that
it's
basically what the Popeyes sandwich is and all of that stuff?
No.
There's no extra piece of bread in the Popeye
Just
sandwich.
imagine a giant McNugget as a patty, right? And it's just it's in there with the fucking Big Mac sauce.
But you got two of them.
Yes.
Two of the patties.
Giant fucking McNugget.
Yeah, dude, it's beyond dank. every time I travel, that's always in the back of my mind. Like, I'm like, yeah, I can't wait. You know, you spent thousands of dollars, but you know what? I'm gonna eat that shit.
The chicken Big Mac, is that the highlight for the food wise, or what was your
hell no.
What was
No.
your
No,
What
my
is the
favorite-
highlight?
My favorite food was just trying the different meats and kebabs and like, you know, donors. Donors, kind of like shawarma, basically, or you know, it's just shredded meat.
All the Turkish people are so mad at you right now. Everybody in Turkey.
You come here from McDonald's?
Donor's not shawarma.
It is not fucking called shawarma. Okay, my bad, boy.
You've disgraced their culture, good sir.
Yeah, but it was nice. What else is there to talk about during that trip? Well, I guess the biggest difference was not driving everywhere. Taxis are hella expensive.
Really?
Yeah, and
They have
it's
Uber?
more of an experience, huh?
Have Uber? Do they have Uber?
They do have Uber. It's slowly vanishing though. Yeah,
'Cause it's so
I mean,
expensive?
they just don't like Uber. They have their own app, I guess. It's called BI Taxi, Beat Taxi, Beat Taxi.
Bit taxi.
It's not, we're not sponsored by them or anything, but
No. That'd be kind of a
which
trip.
would be fucking weird. But
Being sponsored by a Turkish
Yeah.
Uber knockoff.
We're definitely going to get a lot of people
Yeah,
signing
dude.
up.
The next time you need a ride, think of Bitaxi.
Bit Taxi, you know. But yeah, we do talk a lot about fucking off-brand shit on here. But if you guys have noticed, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's way different when you're traveling and you really don't know where you are. You're just kind of basing yourself at a pinpoint on fucking Google Maps.
Yeah.
And you're just walking around trying to figure out how to take the metro to certain places, and you know, it's pretty cool because you're kind of just like, to a lot of people they think it's a waste of time to wait 3 hours in a metro system to kind of just like, you know, and hop on a subway to get to somewhere, just to do that thing you want to do. But it's all kind of perspective, you know. You're in between all these people that you don't know, and people look at you because you're an outsider, but you're kind of just like, you're in between them, just doing what they do with a different mindset. And
You're a human being
you
at the end of the day, just doing the same shit.
Yeah. It's a whole experience because you're just kind of like, you don't know where you are, where you're headed, and it's just kind of like, what's the worst that can happen, you know?
Yeah.
I'm going to need to take a step back for a second. Did you say waiting 3 hours for a subway?
No, not waiting 3 hours, but like, let's just say the destination. Like by
Oh,
car, it would
okay.
take you like
Total
40
travel
minutes.
time?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but if you take like a metro system or a bus system, it'll take you way longer just
Oh,
because
yeah.
you're stopping constantly.
Of course.
Yeah. So, it's kind of cool to be lost in the city.
I will
It's a
agree.
different experience.
I'm not a big city guy. Like, I don't really like cities. I'd rather go to like outdoorsy kind of spots. But like, I will say there is something slightly enchanting about like getting lost in a city where you don't really know where you're at. Like, it's so much fun to just figure out the metro system and go hop around and go see wild shit that you're probably not going to see ever again. Or like,
You have to rely on yourself.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Like, think about it this way, right? We're used to that Yelp system where you're like,
oh my god.
oh, what do you guys feeling, Chinese? You know, and then like you just look that shit up, and then it'll show you all these
It's
places.
so fucking easy.
Yeah. No, but there, dude, getting lost is kind of cool because then you stumble upon crap, and you're just like, you know what, fuck it, everything's cheap around me anyway, and then you're just like, what's the point of coming here if I'm not gonna spend? So you go and you try all these different spots, and you know, it's just kind of cool because even with food, you're lost. You don't know what you're eating, but you're just kind of there, and you eat it, and you find out it's delicious, and then you keep it in
Why
mind. for next-
not?
Like, it's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, you don't really have to have a destination per se.
What was the average price of a meal there?
Average price of a meal was probably around $3 to $5.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude.
Dang.
Yeah, we're living real fancy here, boy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I don't know who the fuck's mowing their lawn right now. If you guys can hear that,
Shout
hopefully
out
you
to
can.
them.
But like, god damn it.
You know
Honestly,
what? Let's
if you
invite
if you
him
want to
in.
just close the
Yeah.
window, you can.
Hey,
let's set up
just,
a mic for him.
We just want to talk, you know.
Fuck it,
just
we roll
wanna-
with the punches though.
Yeah.
On my end, I guess mini update. Besides itching to get back into here and start recording more, I've just been getting stronger in the gym. I can actually kick a ball at like 95 to 100%.
You should probably explain the fact
Yeah.
that you have a little bit of an injury.
Yes,
probably
I
bring
do.
him up to speed on that.
I do have a pelvic injury. I don't know what I did specifically, but I was lucky enough to not tear the muscle off of my pubic bone.
Yeah.
So it's only a strain, but like I said, I'm back to probably 90 to 95% max effort in terms of shooting, sprinting. So we're back, baby.
Yeah, dude, that's what's up, honestly.
It feels good.
I'm really
feels
happy for you.
Great.
It's
Dude.
hard work, but it feels good.
Yeah.
We're
that's what's up.
gonna have a little bit of a mini discussion later about his training. We're gonna discuss this. If you've seen his Instagram, I've got a few comments to make, but mini update for me before we dive into that. Not too much has been going on with me. I've just been like doing the artwork in the back. I've just been trying to get in here like as soon as possible. Like I'm loving making this content, so anything I can do to sit back on this couch, speak some more words into a microphone, I'm ready, man. I just want to get going. But speaking of getting going, you need to slow down with your squats, good sir. You're moving way too fast.
The video was
Up
the
and
first
down.
time I was ever doing squats.
Okay.
Granted.
Correction, it might have been the second. I've seen you do it before.
Second?
Yes.
Legs of steel, my boy.
I've improved.
Yeah.
Yes, I will say that he has improved, but I'm just worried about your lower lumbar. I'm just.
When it comes to lifting weight, you want to go slow instead of fast.
It's all about the flex on the way up, man. You just got to give it the squeeze. Really make sure that every muscle group that you're trying to hit is saying stop.
Make sure every muscle responds like,
Exactly. That's the exact noise you want.
Yeah,
just squeaking out of every last muscle fiber. Just.
that's the one noise that encapsulates pushing yourself in the
Yeah.
gym.
That's one thing that I envy.
What?
Because I've been trying to practice squat form for the longest time, and
Yeah.
my fucking hips are too tight. So stretching those out has been so difficult because I can't, man. Like if I record myself squatting, it just looks completely off because the formation isn't right, and it gives more room for my lower back to just give in.
Have you ever tried putting weights under your ankles?
I have not.
That helps a lot.
Yeah.
Does it?
My trainer
Are you talking
showed
about,
me
like-
the difference.
Like 2.5s, like little plates?
2.5s, 5 pounds.
5 pounds?
Yeah.
Those, okay.
I'd start with the 5s just so you can get like a little bit more freedom, and then once you can narrow it down. And some gyms, the 2.5s are actually thicker than the 5s.
Oh, okay. I
So then you can upgrade to those once you
Okay.
find like your
It makes a
spot.
world of difference, trust me.
Oh, so now you're on my team.
No, because he showed me the difference between squatting without them and with them, and you can immediately tell.
So you squat with them now.
Not all the time.
Okay.
Not all
Fair
the time.
enough. The only reason I do it all the time is because my ankles are like way too tight since
Yeah.
birth, and like I cannot squat down without my lower back bending over and like
Yeah.
having a really weird sense of gravity.
I'm the same way,
Center of gravity.
but it just imagine hips as well. Like
Yes.
it's so much worse because I didn't notice until I did that. You know that little test where you put your fist against the wall and then you put your foot behind it and then you try to flex your ankle all the way to the wall, kind of.
What?
Like you try to bring your knee to the wall, and if you can't
No.
do that, it means they're tight. Yeah, it's a little.
I need a
gotta do
visual
that
for
after.
that.
I'll show you later, but yeah.
Once we start filming, we can actually do that. In
Oh
the
yeah, for sure.
podcast.
Yeah, like this. Yeah. No, I found out that they're really tight as well, and yeah, it's just something you're born with, I guess.
Dude, I have to spend a good like 15 minutes opening my hips up.
Yeah.
It's my new Year's resolution. Not a big resolution guy, but I will say that stretching is like my new. I need to get that done for at least half an hour every day, minimum.
Yeah. I've only been doing it for about a month now, but I guess it's a little bit of a difference, especially when you're like just like riding upstairs or riding multiple stairs and shit like that.
Yeah.
You have
But-
to stretch all those muscle fibers out, man.
I mean, my dad flexed on me the other day. He's like, son, when I was 23, like at my biggest, he's like, there used to be a time where I would have another guy, or I would stand up against a wall and have another dude pick up my leg, and it would go so far up that my foot used to be able to touch the wall. And I'm like, how big were you? And he was like 220, 230.
Damn.
Wow.
And I'm like, I'm trying to be there. Maybe not 230, but like the
Yeah.
flexibility. I'm trying to just be at
Size,
200.
strength, and
Yeah,
flexibility.
That's
like,
fucking gnarly.
He's like, you need to do it because it stretches out all your muscles, so you don't have like short, kind of constrained muscles. You want them to be as long as they possibly can be. So that's why it's important to stretch.
Stretching session tonight, boy.
Yeah, I know, for real, dude. Like 20, 25 minutes before you go to bed, just put on like some really mellow music.
Fireplace.
You're out.
Oh,
If you have one.
Who doesn't have a fireplace?
Or better yet, just pull one up on your laptop, like
Yeah.
one of those sad looping
It's
videos.
getting warm in here.
Or like
turn on a space heater in the corner. You're like, oh,
the first time I saw the fireplace thing inside of a Model 3, Tesla Model 3, I was like, okay, I can get with this.
It's all crackling and shit.
Yeah, exactly. You actually felt like you were in front of a fireplace.
did you?
I did. Yeah.
Did they turn on does the AC turn on too, or at least the air, like the heating unit in the car? Like
I'm not
the air
sure.
Heater turn on.
I'm not
So
sure.
it gets toasty in there too.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty nice. Oh, do you remember? Were you with me when we saw that Tesla Model 3 parked at We were in that parking garage and there was 2 dogs in the back seat of it.
That was really cool.
That was a very cool. So we parked and we were gonna go get lunch. We get out of the car and next to us is a Tesla Model 3, and we see in the back that there's these like 2 little whippet dogs.
Yeah.
And we were like, what the fuck? Like, you're not supposed to do that. And then we looked at the screen, and there's like this weird little animation of this like balloon-looking dog thing wagging its tail, like wiggling its head. And it's like, it's okay. The AC is on. My owner will be back shortly.
What?
And it shows the specific temperature too
Of the car, yeah.
Wow.
It was a great move. I'm like, that's genius.
Dude, that is genius, man.
Why don't all auto manufacturers have that?
That's actually sick.
because fuck common sense.
No, that's so like American too. Like it's such a great way because we know how offensive it is to us to just leave a pet or a little baby inside the car. I mean, a baby's worse, kind of.
Yeah, the rule doesn't apply for a baby.
Yeah. But it's just like a baby. That's just regardless. That's just bad. Like even
It's just reckless behavior.
You never
on the
know what
owner's
could
part.
happen.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's true. I'm kind of curious actually to know what's a good simple bedtime habit to have to just kind of be fully aware the next day without having that foggy ass head. You know what I mean?
I've got all of the tips for you, sir.
Oh,
I got some
I'm
suggestions.
excited.
I don't know if they're tips, but
It's actually very simple on my end. 2 things. And some people are against. So number 1 is avoiding food 4 hours before bed.
Yeah.
That's what people are against because they like to eat, understandably. Number 2 is just going to sleep by 10 p.m.
Really?
If you can go to sleep by 10 p.m., you'll have enough time to. You'll have enough hours to maximize your ability to get deep sleep, REM sleep, all of that good stuff.
Yeah. So I've been hearing that, getting 2 hours of sleep at 10 p.m. is much better than 9 hours of sleep past 2 a.m.
It makes a huge difference.
Why do we always mention 2 a.m.? It's just that time, boys.
Also,
But
if
yeah.
you fall asleep at 10, you can wake up at 6 and you got your full 8 hours in.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Now I push it a little bit. I can go to like 10:30, 10:45, but I try to get in bed by 10.
Yeah. So you're saying get in bed by 10, not be asleep by 10.
Preferably 9:30.
Get in bed by 10.
Yeah.
Fall asleep within
15 minutes, average.
10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. I
If
see.
I could give another recommendation, if you have the willpower, put your phone away.
Dude, that is one of the hardest things to do because
Yeah.
I've tried to test myself too, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna leave my phone up at the desk. You know what I mean? And then like, I'll just sit in bed, and then all of a sudden I can't sleep. I'm just so used to fucking checking Twitter, Instagram, doing all that crap, and then like, just like making sure I needed to make my to-do list for tomorrow and shit like that. Just look at it real quick, or anything. But that's all screen time, and I just can't sleep without it. So I don't know how long it'll take me to just get out of that habit. You know?
Dude, like a couple days ago, I kind of had this weird little realization. I was on YouTube. I don't remember what I was watching. It had something to do with dogs. Like it was how the leader of this guy's like pack of animals or like 5 dogs was training the other dogs not to play so rough with this other dog. And I know that's really non-descriptive and I apologize, but that's kind of what it is. There's a husky who's the leader of the pack, its baby, these 2 other bulldogs, and then this other random dog. And the leader of the pack was trying to protect its baby from these 2 aggressive bulldogs, and it would like put its paw over its head and bark at him. It was pretty crazy to watch, like very interesting. And my whole point is, I don't need to know any of that shit. Like, I don't need to know one thing about how dogs train each other in Alaska. It's none of my goddamn business. And it's 3 a.m. and it doesn't matter.
And then you're like, man, I should be fucking asleep by now.
Yeah,
Like,
I should have been asleep 5 hours ago.
That's the thing. I've never developed that habit. I usually just put my phone on airplane mode. It's right next to me. It's on the nightstand.
yeah.
but I don't have that urge to grab my phone just because I scroll through so much throughout the fucking day. It's like, do I really need this?
That wasn't even me. It was just like a blind curiosity that really doesn't have a payoff for whatever reason.
Hey, you learned something, man.
I did, but at the same time, I don't need to know that.
Yeah. Wow. Do you think it's true that you burn more belly fat during the night if you sleep earlier?
Of course, because sleep is the ultimate process of recovery. It's the only process of recovery.
And you're talking about, well, see, that's the thing. I think a lot of people are confused about nighttime sleep versus morning sleep. So morning sleep is considered past 1 a.m., I guess. But like nighttime sleep is what? Straight up after 8. You know what I mean? Like 8 p.m.
Which is probably when you should be going to sleep anyways, realistically.
Like naturally.
Yeah.
You know, I think
naturally we'd be going to bed when the sun went down.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people can avoid confusion just by following the rule of go to bed by 10:30.
Yeah. Like look back to like just like actual nature, you know, before TVs and before all that crap. I think people went to sleep much, much earlier.
Like when the sun went down,
today.
like 5, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure like max was like an hour after the sun went down or something.
You know what pisses me off as well? A lot of people will come up with excuses as to why they can't go to bed at that time.
Yeah.
And I call bullshit on that because here's the thing. What the fuck are you doing at 3 a.m? That's so important. I understand that there are creatives that do work during that time.
Yeah.
But those are the exceptions.
Yeah.
Most people are fucking around, doing stupid stuff, you know, grabbing a snack out of the fridge.
I mean, we can't really speak for everyone, but like, of
course,
like you
it's
said, you know, like
generalization,
creatives, whatever. But I mean, for other people that are excused, this is also like, you know, some stores close at 10, for example. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People can be having like a closing shift or whatever. But and then also that's just kind of like your life inside, you know, business, I guess.
Yeah. Like I said, the exceptions.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I do say that I understand because you do want to catch up on some things, but that's the thing is that we have things to catch up on these days.
Yeah.
You know, outside of work life.
But that actually does remind me, like, if you can get the best quality sleep possible, then the next day you're going to feel great. You won't have any brain fog.
Yeah.
You'll think clearly, and from that point, you can execute upon what you need to do during the day. So it's like, you know, sleep is the ultimate productivity tool, in my opinion.
I agree. There's a big difference between sleeping at 10 and sleeping at 12.
Huge difference. Huge.
I didn't think it would be possible, but yeah, big difference.
Or you could just do what I did for years and go to sleep at 12 and wake up at 4 in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that works
Young
too.
savage.
Whatever works for you, honestly. You know? You can either take something out of this or don't.
That's the worst.
But, yeah.
I can give advice all day, but it's like, you know, just do your thing.
Yeah. Just, you know, take it or leave it.
Take it with a grain of salt.
You know? With a grain
Not a grain of sugar.
I don't know. It's not good for your body. Not as much as salt, sodium.
Yeah. True.
How about, speaking of topics, how about the coronavirus?
What is that?
Considering that we are in the city of Corona right now.
Explain, please.
I don't know specifically what it is.
Yeah.
It's a fucked up virus, of course. It's killed many people in China. I believe 17 thus far. And it's spreading to places like Malaysia, Hong Kong, Taiwan, other places like that.
It'll make its way over here soon enough.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
The last episode, I actually talked about, you know, some dumbass virus coming up because of the Impossible Burger.
It all stems from the fucking Impossible Burger.
You know there's a
Goddamn vegans!
You know there's a Simpsons episode where they make a burger out of wheat and then a bunch of rats get caught into the wheat harvester and it causes this like zombie-like outbreak to start.
God.
If the Simpsons called it again.
Dude, the
I
Simpsons
swear
have
to God.
called so many things.
I swear to God, if they call it again.
Damn, man.
That'd be the funniest thing ever.
LAX passenger quarantined after showing potential coronavirus symptoms.
Why do they quarantine?
LAX passenger?
Yeah, dude, I was just in LAX yesterday. What the fuck? Okay, hold on.
All right,
Shit,
later.
I didn't know about that.
Oh my God.
All right, we're
went
about
to-
to dip.
That ain't cool.
I went to Disneyland. Do you remember? Sorry, we were talking about this earlier, but at Disneyland they had a Ebola outbreak scare.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, nobody was freaking out about it.
Yeah.
Like they were open the next day, from what I remember.
What the hell?
And all I was thinking about was, I was there, I think, the day before the headline came.
Yeah. Oh crap!
What an awful realization.
Hey man, it could have been you.
Hey, all I'm saying is that's why you don't really touch the railings at Disneyland. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
you never
honestly,
know.
just always be aware of that. Don't touch doorknobs. Don't touch like crap like that.
If you do, roll down your sleeve, man.
Yeah, roll down your sleeve, or not even. I don't want to get that shit dirty because then I'll have to wash it. So I'd rather wash my hand right after. You know what I mean?
Carry hand sanitizer with you for
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit.
Stuff
Be
like that.
prepared, but not paranoid.
Yes.
Yeah, don't be paranoid. Don't be a germaphobe.
Don't be
It's
Howie
okay.
Mandel.
Don't be a germaphobe.
You'll be surprised how many germs are living on you.
Oh, yeah. You can't avoid it.
You
Oh,
cannot,
and
you
in
cannot
you.
avoid it. Or in you.
Just in your mouth. Do you know how many germs you transfer just when
That's
you like
true.
make out with somebody?
Yeah.
Isn't it in like what's the number again? Is it 3 million something, or is it in the billion? I don't even remember.
I don't know.
Just choose some
I'm gonna Google it
high-quality
just to check
partners,
my
that's
own
all.
myself.
That's all I
Yeah.
have to say.
Choose
Google
some
it.
high quality partners.
Choose. Okay.
Oh, my God.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, shit's crazy.
Yeah.
But you said LAX?
Yeah, LAX. Passenger arriving on an American Airlines flight to Los Angeles International Airport from Mexico City was hospitalized and quarantined after showing what health officials called disturbing symptoms that indicate the patient may have been exposed to the deadly coronavirus. It was announced Thursday.
So Mexico
fuck?
City screwed.
This was announced today. 5 hours ago. Updated.
5 hours ago?
Dude, I promise you it was not me. But yeah,
Saeed's got the coronavirus.
I do not have the fucking coronavirus.
Someone
alright?
get this man a lime.
Oh,
God,
shit,
man.
dude. Hey, it sucks, man, because I'm pretty sure I spoke in your mic earlier.
And also that kiss we shared earlier doesn't have me feeling.
Yo. Hey, yo, that's a joke. That's a fucking joke.
I saw it. I'm a witness.
Just wait till you see our faces.
Yeah, we shared 80 million bacteria, by the way.
Oh,
Wow.
God. That's more than estrogen in a Impossible Burger.
18 million times.
18 million times.
So Mexico
motherfucker.
City's screwed, is what I just heard.
Pretty much.
I think we're screwed. That's what I just heard.
Oh, my God.
Probably.
Dude. Yo, dude, they're in hazmat suits in the fucking plane. What the hell?
Damn.
Wait, so
Yes.
what's the deal with coronavirus? Why is it so scary? Because you just die from it?
It's just I guess it's one of those viruses that is, I would assume, highly resistant to anything we treat it with.
We'll find a cure in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Now that it's in the
probably.
United States.
And then, of course, viruses, they just spread like wildfire.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
It's certainly like, honestly, if the human race were to,
Hey, you showered, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, you're good. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm chilling. What the
if the human race were to go extinct, it would be from a virus. I'll tell you that.
Probably.
Yeah.
That or ourselves. I don't know. I don't think the nuclear war option is that big anymore. I don't think that's going to go down. I think we're kind of a little past that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all depends.
Yeah. Who's to say, though?
Who's to say?
Not me.
Damn.
I'm not an authority.
I guess the point is like, just don't be too concerned with things outside of your control.
Yeah.
Just do you, live your life.
Yeah. You'll know. I mean, you'll have symptoms that are pretty obvious.
What are they? If you know.
Yeah. Well, it says common symptoms here are headaches, a runny nose, fever, sore throat, and cough. So I mean, it seems pretty normal.
Basically the flu.
Basically the flu. Yeah.
Fuck. Fuck.
Damn. So it can result in lower respiratory tract illnesses such as pneumonia or bronchitis, according to the CDC. So that's exactly what it sounds like. It sounds like flu symptoms. Yeah, that's fucking not fun, I guess.
Pneumonia and
The only way it can be spread, well, it can be spread from animal to human, but it's from human contact.
Okay.
So someone was making out during that plane, that fucking flight.
Probably, right?
Oh yeah, by the way, they had to shut down the whole city of Wuhan in China just because of that.
Really? A
Yeah.
whole
I think
city?
that's where where it originated.
Yeah.
you
Well, it
pronounce
says
it?
6 people have died.
Wuhan,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
the most cringeworthy Wuhan on the planet.
Yeah, 6 people have died, says, and 300 were affected.
Wow.
Yeah. Crazy
Yeah.
shit, man.
How many died?
6. I was gonna say 300.
Yeah,
six.
Sorry, I thought you said 600 died
No,
and 300
no,
were
no,
affected.
no.
I'm like, how does that even make sense?
Yeah, that was.
What
the
kind of
update.
math is that?
What the hell?
Okay, Saied, I need you to bring up this topic here.
Yeah, what's up?
Since you brought it up earlier, what is the deal with the combination of testicles and soy sauce?
Oh my god, dude. Honestly,
Dude, bring up this
like,
fucking article.
let me look that shit up real quick. Just
Yeah,
to-
can you educate me on this topic really quick,
Yeah.
please?
Oh, that had me
So
dying.
people have been putting putting soy sauce on their testicles. Dipping their nuts straight up
Just
in
an everyday
a bowl
thing.
of soy sauce. And they're trying to see whether or not their parts can detect the salty condiment. So they're basically saying that our nuts can taste fucking soy sauce.
So let me ask, what are your thoughts?
Dude,
How do you?
I mean, like,
What's your verdict?
honestly, here's my thoughts, right? I think that they can probably make themselves think that they can taste it by bringing up a profile of that flavor in their mind.
So like placebo effect.
Yeah.
Psychosomatic.
Yes.
Does the
So-
placebo effect apply to taste?
That's an excellent question.
That is an excellent question. Because
Maybe.
Anyways, go on.
Actually, you know what? Rhett and Link did a video that was kind of about that. It was a pill that they made up called Anti-Cap, where it was like this pill got rid of hot tasting thing. You know, like the sensation of hot, essentially.
Yeah.
And it was a totally bullshit like little sugar pill, and they tricked Link with it, and they gave Link like ridiculously spicy foods.
That's cool.
Yeah, and nothing happened to him.
That's cool.
No. What I mean nothing happened is like the pill didn't work. And his mouth
Oh.
was on fire. And he was like, I don't think it's working, guys. So I don't know if the placebo effect actually
Yeah.
works with taste.
We'll get an expert on here sometime.
That's more of sensation rather than flavor, though.
yeah.
Because they do have pills that change sour things sweet. But that's not a placebo effect. That's literally something changing the
Yeah.
chemistry in your mouth to make
Yeah.
flavors different.
I mean, I honestly think it's BS. It's bullshit. It's just for the benefit of social media, but because it's just all over TikTok and shit, man.
Of course, did it start from TikTok?
Yeah, Twitter and TikTok.
Of course, I'm not
So
sure.
how is TikTok okay with like just nuts on their...
I don't know. I don't think they show their nuts. It's just
Put a
kind of
huge
like
smiley
you can-
emoji face on their nose.
Yeah. I mean,
I haven't seen any of them, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I mean, we all know reaction videos are pretty much like 90% fake,
Yeah.
just like anything on the fucking internet. But
People are just
yeah,
bored.
They're trying to convince people that male testes have taste receptors, which is complete bullshit.
I swear to
There's
God,
no
they're
way.
gonna jump to
Think about
barbecue
it, dude.
sauce.
That means anything we do and say and eat, we always have the flavor of cum in our mouths, dude. Oh yeah.
technically.
We just don't know we do.
Is that why people like salt so much?
I don't know.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude! I guess that's why the flavor of pineapple just always lasts forever when we eat it. It gets mixed in there. But no, man, it's just
People are attention whores. They're bored.
yeah, they're just
ridiculous.
trying to come up. I swear to God, it's like every 3 days there's something new that is just like out of this world.
What was it? A while back, it was Tide Pods. These
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
kids
Remember
eating
that
Tide
shit?
Pods.
Yeah, Tide Pods and shit.
Tide Pods was dangerous though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like the entire lining of your throat, mouth, and stomach could be completely dissolved by the chemicals within a Tide Pod.
Yeah, literally.
Sticking your nuts in some soy sauce is like a walk in the park compared to
Yeah.
eating a Tide Pod.
I mean, I would. Well, I wouldn't try it. Well,
Dude, dipping your nuts in
I'm
a
not
cup of
against
soy
trying it,
sauce
but
is Sunday
You've already
brunch.
tried it, motherfucker.
No,
You
I
just don't want to
haven't.
tell us.
No, dude. Remember that cinnamon challenge?
Bro, there's
too?
some shit that's
Like,
going down in Turkey that we don't know about.
Yeah, no.
They're
dude.
way ahead of the trends over there.
Yeah.
I've done the cinnamon challenge. Fuck that.
Fuck that shit. That shit just.
Why would you do that?
Because I was curious, okay?
Yeah.
And I like cinnamon. Lowers blood sugar, all right?
See, now it's just like one person tries it, and then the other person's curious, and then 6,000 million other people are fucking curious too. But like, just like anything else, I feel like there's always a crowd to a certain topic. You know what I mean? There's different crowds. There's the memesters. And then there's gonna be the people that are
memesters.
fucking real, and then there's gonna be the flat earthers as usual, and then it's just like there's different groups of people within one subject.
People want to be in a camp.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's gonna be the people that are like the Onion, where they're trying to take it serious but making fun of it at the same time,
Yeah.
or make it seem serious.
I have a question for flat earthers.
Sure.
So
As if I'm one. Yeah.
I'm
So-
gonna love this question.
let me get this straight really quick. Have any real flat earthers ever traveled in an airplane? I would imagine they'd have to, because didn't B.O.B. come out as a flat earther?
Yeah.
And he has a song that's literally called Airplanes.
I don't know,
Airplane in
dude.
the
I mean,
night
I've heard a lot
sky,
about that, where
sky.
people, a lot of people just try to like come up with excuses. They'd be like, "Oh, did you not try looking out the window?" And they're like, "Yeah, but as you can see, there's an edge, so those edges are guarded so that no one can ever get to the edge."
But yeah,
And
but
I'm like, what
you
the
notice
fuck?
the more
Like-
that you keep moving in one direction, that the
Yeah.
edges change.
Yeah,
This is
I
the
don't
thing
know, man.
when it comes to ideology, you can't
Right? Makes
sense.
you can't speak about logic to them.
Yeah.
You can take them up to the edge of whatever, the stratosphere,
Yeah.
okay?
The stupidity is so high up there that it's just like there's no convincing.
They will still deny it.
They're so goddamn hard headed.
It's just one of the age old lessons that we need to take away.
Yeah.
Can't beat stupid.
But think about this for a second. What if we were the ones that were wrong the whole time? And
Like
they're-
the Earth
and it's
actually
just
is
like the
flat.
biggest fucking fuck you, I told you so, you son of a bitch. You know, like,
It would be like 40 people though.
bro,
Versus
bro,
the entire
literally. But I would be so mind blown if they were right. But obviously they're not. You know,
What is the craziest shape you could think of that the Earth could be?
a donut.
Hypothetically, a donut?
That would be pretty wild. A donut.
Whoa, son. Yeah.
Well, what
That
about
would-
in like what about in Interstellar, when, spoiler alert, this is information that's revealed towards the end of the movie.
Yeah, I mean, but honestly, if you haven't seen that movie, fuck you. So like,
Agreed.
Like, it's fucking 2020. Like, there's
Yeah,
no way you
it's been
haven't
out for a minute.
Yeah.
But do you remember how at the end of Interstellar, once they figured out the gravity stuff, there was like that cone-shaped world that they lived
seen
on?
it. Yes, and it
That'd
would
be
go upside down.
I was actually thinking an ice cream cone would be the weirdest shape for like a planet, but they kind of already
my-
did that in that movie.
Yeah, it was like a spiral. Like, it was weird.
Yeah. It's like the whole thing was spinning, and
Yeah.
so that's how people kept like
Yeah.
pressure, or I don't know, they figured out some equation for gravity or
Yeah.
something. Like
Question: what flavor ice cream cone?
Rocky Road. I would have to say the same.
Not because it's my favorite, but just because it kind of makes sense in terms of flavors.
I would just say a combination of Butterfinger and mint chip.
It's a very cool Earth.
Actually, mint chip, like, it's bomb, but for some reason when I see other flavors, I'm just like, nah.
It doesn't
mint
compare.
Yeah,
Super
I'm with
boring.
you on that one. Like it totally comes second place to almost everything else in
Yeah.
there for me.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh man,
How long have we been going for this one? We've been going long enough?
I don't know, man, but I feel like we could still keep going.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we still got
But
time.
yeah, we got. Here's an interesting little thing here. There's these. I ran into like a article that says 37 disgusting urban dictionary definitions that you definitely shouldn't try at home.
So that's why we're going to try them on the podcast.
Exactly, because we're nowhere near home. We're in your arms.
Throw out a few of those definitions,
Yeah,
please.
please. Throw.
For
Wait.
sure, dude.
Wait, throw them out and see if Zayd and I can guess what they are.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Well, I already mentioned this earlier, so let's just get this one over with because I want our listeners to.
Okay,
kinda
yeah,
get this
let's
too.
give them an idea of what.
So
it
you're
is.
gonna say the name, and we're going to guess the activity.
Yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say the term, and I'm gonna have you guess what it might be on your own. But then I'll say it right after.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one is suicide wank.
Suicide.
Can any of you figure that out?
Well, I'll tell you what. The first time I heard this, I thought it was the attempt to kill yourself through ejaculation. Of course.
I mean that makes sense.
For me, what I thought it was an attempt of like suicide as well, but you try to see if you can ejaculate before you have finished.
Oh
Dying.
my god, dude.
That's what I assumed it was. What's the actuality?
Well, the actuality is here. Let me say a sentence first. A friend tried a suicide wank and won. He did it and failed the second time. But you can't really get much from that. So here's
I
the
think
actual
that could still
definition.
apply to mine.
Yeah,
It could,
It can.
yeah.
So it gets you wondering. But here's the actual definition. The actual definition is when you're having a wank Just before you blow the load, you shout out, "Mom" or "Dad," and then try to finish the job right before they get into your room.
Bruh. That is some savage commitment.
Oh my God, dude.
That's some Green Beret level bravery right there.
Oh my God.
All right, throw another one.
Yeah. Give us round 2.
All right.
I actually want to go through quite a few of these.
All right. So here's another one. I don't know if you guys can figure this out, but
Let's see.
it's called the bathroom battleship.
Oh my God.
Oh, is this when you is this if you are sharing a bath with somebody and you take a shit and you got like a giant log that's floating on the top?
You're close.
Am I really?
You're so close.
I have an idea. It's where you play the game Battleship
Yeah.
in the bathroom with someone else, except your missiles are shit.
You're very close, both of you. They both include shit.
Okay,
So
what's the sentence?
Clearly.
What's the sentence?
the sentence is, it's a mom and son speaking, and it says, "Mom, how did you get those doo-doo stains on your shirt and in your hair?" Son says, "Johnny and I played bathroom battleship at the supermarket."
Oh my God.
You can't really get much out of that.
Is that when you wait? Is it when you poop and you like just hit each other with them?
Oh my God. Okay.
Is that it?
Let me just mention it real quick. It's a longer definition, but when two friends are in a public bathroom in an adjacent stall taking dumps, each wipes his ass with toilet paper and then proceeds to toss the soiled toilet paper over the top of the stall into his friend's stall in an attempt to hit his friend with the soiled toilet paper. Similar to the game Battleship, except you use toilet paper with doo-doo on it instead of plastic pegs and a bathroom stall instead of the game board.
Okay, I was under the impression that you actually throw your shit, but you throw the toilet paper with the shit on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Why the fuck would you pick up your shit?
Why the fuck would anyone do any of these things?
I don't know, dude, but I'd rather do this than pick up my own shit.
So when if the person gets hit, do they say you sunk my battleship?
Oh, God. I sure hope they do. Fuck. All right, I guess we'll do
Sure hope
one
they do.
more.
Yeah, we'll do one more.
They just sound so funny. Alligator fuck house.
Oh.
Is this a what's the polite term for this? A brothel where all of the women have severely dry skin?
No.
Sorry, what was the term again?
Alligator fuck house.
I still think that applies.
Does this involve bestiality?
Perhaps.
In a way.
In a way, what the
Here,
fuck?
let me just read the fucking
Yeah,
definition.
what's a sentence? What's a sentence? Can I hear it in a sentence, please?
Yes. Last night, Johnny surprised me with an alligator fuck house, and I came for an hour and a half. I think the bite might have left a scar, though. So it is a bite.
What is it?
Is this having sex with an alligator in the room?
I mean, it has something to do with sex.
yeah, let's hear it.
Because I'm
Let's
about
hear
to read the definition for the first time as well. A daring sexual maneuver. Mid-coitus, one person bites the neck of the other, locks their arms and legs down, and goes into a death roll, all while maintaining insertion, like downshifting a car.
What a party scene. My.
It's so descriptive. Oh, God. Jesus.
Anyways, to move away from alligator fuck
Yeah,
houses,
what the fuck, dude?
a little habit that people can pick on or that they can implement when it comes to phone addiction is to change the color of the background of their phone to black and white.
Oh, wow.
Now, instead of color, because when you think about it, your phone is literally a slot machine.
How did we go
Yeah.
from alligator fuck house to this?
Because I was just on my phone. It reminded me. It was a Twitter thing that reminded me of it. But
Jeez.
yeah, I mean, just your phone is basically a slot machine. The colors pop out. It's very overwhelming. There's a reason why a lot of people are addicted to their phones. So that's one thing that you can do to, I guess.
And FOMO is one huge thing that
FOMO,
everyone
of course.
claims to have.
Yeah, if you have FOMO, stop being on your phone and actually get out of your house.
Yeah.
Like, stop missing out.
Yeah. Honestly, what is the worst that's going to happen if you get a missed call or 2 or even 10?
I don't know. It's like,
Who gives a shit? Just like take a break every once in a while, you know?
Yeah, just take a jog, bitch.
Damn. Relax, Zaid.
I've been very aggressive lately.
Yeah, I can tell.
We know. We
know.
noticed.
We know why.
Do you need to talk to us about something, Zane?
No, not at all.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
I don't think I like that tone.
Just wanted to make sure you were okay over there, buddy.
Oh, God. What the fuck? At least one person dead, 7 injured in downtown Seattle shooting.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Well,
We're bouncing all over the place right now.
yeah.
That's why this is tangential, baby.
Tangential?
Tangential. You go from one thing to another,
Damn.
seemingly unrelated. But somehow there's a common thread of relatedness.
I wish everybody could see the way that Zayd just described that. The facial expressions.
It's beautiful.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Well, I think this is a...
Walla? Say
Walla.
Walla. Say Walla, bro.
Wallah, habibi.
Wallah. Wallah, baby. Well, if you guys don't know what wallah means, it just means I swear.
I swear.
basically.
Say Walla, bro.
It's
Say
a very
wallah.
good way to demand respect and authority.
Yeah, it's the Arabic word for I swear.
Yeah.
Wallah, wallah.
And as the average Anglo-Saxon, I enjoy saying it very much. It's fun to say.
Yeah. It is. It's a quick and easy word. It's
I know.
nice.
And I feel like it makes me seem as if if I'm more cultured than I actually am.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll bust that out around Arabic dudes. I'm like, say Wallah, bro. And they're like, what did you say?
What did you say? Damn, this guy's serious.
And by the way, for all the listeners, we did get our mic set up. So
Yeah.
we do have a new audio
So
system.
I'm pretty
going
sure
on.
this sounds pretty wonderful.
Hopefully a little bit better than the
Yeah.
previous time.
Yeah, every episode comes with its
I mean,
new
of course, we
improvement.
do apologize for that, but we hope you enjoyed the content, at least for the past 5 episodes.
Yeah.
We'll be getting better at it.
Yeah, and like I said, video podcast coming pretty soon. Feel free to let us know on Instagram if you guys want, Instagram Live, for exclusive,
Any content
Yeah,
that you want,
anything.
we can figure it out. We'll make it work.
literally. We
Yeah, you
enjoy-
want new wallpapers? You let us know. You want us to talk about something on the podcast specific? You let us know.
Yeah.
You got ideas, anything fun that you might want to hear us do, see us do, or that we can try to manifest as best as we can? Let us know. We
Yeah.
love to hear stuff like that. It
Honestly.
really makes our day.
It really does.
Also, if you fuck with this, please leave a 5-star review. That's very important.
Yes.
Greatly appreciate
It'll
it.
help us grow, and we appreciate every one of you guys who listen and just support us. Yeah, merch coming soon. A lot of great things
Right around the
happening.
corner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, making sure all the distributors, manufacturers, and the ink, the ink guys are getting it all done properly.
yeah.
We got specific
sure.
tastes.
Yeah.
We know you want the highest quality, and so do we. So we're gonna bring it.
yeah.
You know what's good. It's around the corner. The 2 a.m. podcast, Spotify, Anchor, Instagram. You know where we at. I've been Logan.
I'm Zayd.
And Saied,
Thanks for dropping by. See you next time.
logging off.
We love you all.
Later.